learning how to nurse on a robot is pointless. Discuss. There's been a recent change to the NMC standards for education. Nursing students are allowed to have some of their mandatory placement hours be done in a simulated environment. In this video, we will have a look to what the advantages and the disadvantages are of simulated learning, compare it with the real thing, and then we'll look at what impact this could have for future nurses. When I did my training, we had roughly 12 hours of simulated learning and 2,300 hours of real-life placement. When you nurse real-life patients, you find out pretty quickly that the real world is a little less predictable. So what is simulated learning? Essentially, it's a way of teaching a practical skill in a pre-made controlled environment. Most universities have purpose-built mock wards in which they have 3 or 4 robotic patients that can be programmed with different conditions. If you make a mistake here, you won't cause anyone any harm. I remember the absolute horror I felt when giving a vaccination for the first time into someone's muscle, worrying that I'd accidentally hit an artery. Having the opportunity for nursing students to make mistakes in simulated environments without causing direct harm might be a better and safer way of teaching. The simulation can also be paused at any moment for reflection or feedback. For quite obvious reasons, this is not possible in a real-life clinical environment. On the balance, one can be optimistic and say that these robots can be pre-programmed with different conditions. Nurses might be better at spotting the signs and symptoms of such things like heart arrhythmias or pulmonary obstructions. In the olden days, you'd have to wait for someone to be really ill in order to hear and see those symptoms. In conclusion, I think a good balance would be a quarter of placement to be simulated and the rest to be done in a real-life environment. We need to embrace the positive impact that technology has had on healthcare, but we also need to be responsible. Thank you for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, it's bye from Loki, bye from Ophelia, and bye from me, the eccentric nurse cat dad.